Hey YouTube community, this is Emma Wong, and I haven't been on YouTube in a long time, but I kind of wanted to start doing some reviews, and I'll hop right into it. I had recently just finished reading Ami Song's Capture Your Style. You may know her better as Song of Style. She's a huge fashion blogger celebrity on Instagram, and I've been following her for quite a few years now, and as you know, the fashion blog community is super saturated, but she has been in the game for a long time. I think she has over at least 4 million followers on Instagram now, and I just wanted to inform those who are curious about the book what it's about and what to expect and what I thought about it. It just so happened that she posted on Instagram that she was doing a book signing for Capture Your Style at the local Neiman Marcus in San Francisco, and the first 100 people who got there were able to get a free copy and meet her and get it signed. So I guess I'll start with that. She was super sweet in person, and she personalized a greeting and a message to each of us in our signed copies, and yeah, she was super sweet and down to earth and gorgeous in person. What's funny is that after following her all these years, I thought that she was a fellow short Asian girl like myself. You know, I'm only 5 feet tall, and I thought she was just really good at making herself look really tall with, you know, clever angles, and, you know, she's really slim, super jealous. And I thought she was able to look tall that way, but meeting her in person, she's pretty tall for an Asian, and at least 5'6" or 5'7", and man, good on her. I'm very jealous of those genes. Before reading it, I wondered what could I learn from this book that I couldn't pick up by just scrolling through her Instagram, and yeah, there's a lot more to it. You know, it's definitely not all photos, as you can see. You know, there is quite a bit of text, very easy to get through text, but super helpful. What stood out to me the most in this book was the art of storytelling. As a marketer myself, it's something I think about all the time, but not something I necessarily thought about in terms of my Instagram grid. You know, just when something happens, you post it, but I really like how she spoke about the story that you tell on Instagram, and oftentimes I think that's how the most influential Instagrammers who are they're following, you go to their page and you see their grid, and it's very cohesive. It tells a story. Basically, she emphasizes plan your grid, so that when you look at your profile and your grid, and when other people do, it all looks like it's part of the same story, and whether or not that has to do with a location or a color scheme. Plan. I like that she mentioned that you don't have to be traveling the world like she and other Instagram famous girls and guys in order to have a story. You can stay right in your local place and, you know, go to a beach, go on a hike, and you can create an Instagram and photo story just from events like that. So I thought that was really interesting. As you can see here, this was, for example, just a pool party that she hosted. Something that I really like that she emphasized was do not over selfie, and I think we've all been there when we see that friend on social media who just posts selfies after selfie after selfie. So yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. It was super cool that the foreword was by Diane von Furstenberg, who I didn't know until reading this. She and Ami are pretty close. That was a little review of Capture Your Style, and yeah, I would highly recommend it if you're interested in how the biggest fashion blogs out there, and specifically Song of Style, has been able to grow her audience and become the world traveler fashion blogger that she is today.